Hello, my friends. I have a book for you today about penguins. What is a penguin? Penguins are birds with chunky bodies and short, flat wings. This emperor penguins are the biggest type of penguin. Unlike most birds, penguins can't fly. I wonder if you can think of any other birds that can't fly. Life in the cold. Some penguins live in Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth. Most of the land is covered in thick ice and snow all of the time. These penguins are standing on a huge floating block of ice called an iceberg. Penguins' bodies keep them warm. A thick layer of fat under the skin keeps out the cold. Tightly packed feathers protect their skin from the icy wind and water. They often keep their wings close to their bodies to trap heat. They can tuck their feet under their warm bodies. Super swimmers. Penguins spend most of their lives at sea. They use their strong wings to swim quickly under the water. Penguins jump into the sea, they swim underwater and hunt for food. They dive in and out of the water while they are swimming to rest their wings. When they have finished hunting, they leap out of the sea and onto the ice. This is a Humboldt penguin. It has short, smooth feathers that help it move through the water easily. Seafood. Penguins find all their food at sea. They catch fish, small squid, and tiny sea creatures called krill. This is a Galapagos penguin. As it swims, it catches fish and swallows them whole. Penguins have hooked beaks to help them grab slippery sea creatures. They also have spines inside their mouths so the food can't slip away. Emperor penguins can go for 120 days without food. Getting warmer. Some penguins live in very warm places, such as New Zealand and South America. They find lots of ways to stay cool. They hunt at night when it's cooler. African penguins live on the beaches in South Africa. Humboldt penguins have bald patches on their faces to help them stay cool. Snare Island penguins nest in forests where trees shade them from the hot sun. On solid ground, when penguins are on land, they have different ways of getting from place to place. The royal penguins are waddling along a beach. They are holding out their wings to help them balance. To move quickly, some penguins push themselves across the ice on their bellies. Their tough feet and sharp claws help them climb up rocky slopes. Sometimes penguins can jump across cracks in the ice or hop from rock to rock. Laying eggs. Every year, penguins gather in huge groups called rookeries to lay eggs. Some penguins return to the same rookery year after year. They keep their eggs off the cold ground. Most penguins build nests. Different types of penguins use different types of things for their nests. In rocky places, penguins pile up stones to make a nest for their eggs. Some penguins line their nests with grass and feathers to keep their eggs warm. Other penguins dig burrows in the ground and lay their eggs in them. If you were an egg, I wonder if you would like a rocky nest, or one with grass and feathers, or a hole in the ground. Hatching out. Emperor penguins don't make nests. They have to keep their eggs warm using their bodies. A mother emperor penguin lays an egg and places it on the father penguin's feet. A flap on his tummy keeps the egg warm while the mother leaves to find food. If there are icy storms, the father penguins huddle together in a group to stay warm. After 60 days, the chick pecks through the egg and climbs out. Then the mother penguin returns to look after it. This penguin is balancing a chick on its feet away from the cold ground. Growing up. When they are very young, penguin chicks can't feed themselves or swim. This penguin has swallowed food and is bringing it back up as a thick paste to feed it to its chicks. When a penguin chick is born, it is covered with fluffy feathers. When it is partly grown, the baby feathers start to fall off in patches. As it grows up, the penguin gets a full coat of shiny new feathers. Penguin parents and chicks look so different, early explorers thought they were different types of penguins. Keeping clean. Penguins cover their feathers in oil. This is called preening. It keeps their bodies dry and warm. A penguin uses its beak to pick the oil from the skin. Near its tail, it runs its beak along every feather so that it is coated in the oil. Penguins spend a long time preening every day. These rockhopper penguins are preening each other to clean their feathers that they can't reach on their own. Penguin talk. Penguins use their bodies to tell each other different things. Gentoo penguins, like these, make honking noises to call to each other. No two penguins have the same call. When two penguins bow and flap their wings, it shows that they are a pair. If a penguin is pointing its beak toward another penguin, it wants it to go away. When a chick is hungry and wants to be fed, it taps on the parent's beak. Enemies. Lots of animals hunt penguins for food. These animals are called predators. Leopard seals like this hunt penguins. A squaw flies over a rookery looking for penguin eggs to steal and eat. The penguins call loudly and peck at the bird to scare it away. Killer whales hunt penguins when they are swimming through the water. The penguins swim away quickly and leap onto the ice to get away from the whale. Playing. Sometimes penguins look as if they are playing, but they are a good reason why they act the way they do. Some penguins ride on a wave as if they are surfing. This is the quickest way for them to get back to the land. Penguin chicks pick up sticks and chase each other as if they are playing a game. They are actually learning how to make a nest. Lots of penguins gather on the ice and quickly dive into the sea at the same time. This is to confuse any predators in the water. Studying penguins. Scientists study penguins on land and in the sea to find out more about them. Some scientists live there for several months in research stations near to where the penguins live. If people get too close to the penguins, they may hit them with their wings. Scientists measure and weigh penguins to check that they are healthy. They gently attach tags to penguins that store information about what they do. A camera is strapped onto a penguin's back to find out what it does underwater. Scientists also check nests to count how many chicks are born each year. That's the end, my friends.